One interview, just a few minutes on live television. And overnight, the world began to see Justin Bieber in a completely new light. From reckless teen idol to vulnerable, self-aware young man, this interview changed everything. What he said, how he said it, and the honesty behind his words shocked millions and reshaped his public image forever. This is the story of the interview that transformed Justin Bieber's career and the way the world saw him. Justin Bieber's journey to superstardom is almost unparalleled. Born in Stratford, Ontario, Canada, he was discovered at the age of 13 on YouTube by talent manager Scooter Braun. Within months, Bieber signed a record deal and released One Time, a song that immediately captured the hearts of teenagers around the globe. But it was Baby that cemented his status as a worldwide phenomenon. Beliebers, his fans, were everywhere. Concerts sold out in minutes. Social media exploded with fan art and videos, and magazines put him on countless covers. Fame came fast and furious. But it wasn't just the music industry Justin had to navigate. It was life under a microscope. Every relationship, every tweet, every small mistake was amplified by the media. The teenage heartthrob, adored by millions, was becoming a controversial figure in headlines worldwide. Critics started painting him as reckless, entitled, and arrogant, while tabloids loved to showcase any misstep as evidence of a bad boy lifestyle. By the time he turned 19, Justin had already been arrested, faced legal battles, and had several highly publicized controversies under his belt. From reckless driving to public feuds, his image was shifting rapidly. And yet, behind the cameras and tabloids, Justin was still human, a teenager trying to grow up in a way most people never experience. The pivotal moment came in 2015 during an interview with Zane Lowe on Beats One Radio. Unlike flashy TV appearances or stage promotional events, this interview offered depth, nuance, and the rare opportunity for Justin to speak candidly about his life. Zane Lowe was known for asking tough questions that could reveal vulnerability, honesty, and raw truth. For Justin, this wasn't just another interview. It was a chance to take control of his narrative, to show the world who he was beyond the tabloid headlines. The stakes were high. One poorly worded answer could reinforce the bad boy stereotype, but one moment of honesty could completely reshape public perception. The interview began casually, focusing on his music, the inspiration behind his latest album, and the creative process. But Lowe gradually shifted to more personal topics: arrests, reckless behavior, public perception, and the pressures of fame. Many celebrities would have deflected these questions or given rehearsed answers, but Justin chose something else: honesty. When Lowe asked the question that would define the interview, "Do you consider yourself a role model?" Justin paused. Millions of viewers were watching live. Then he answered, "I don't know if I'm a role model. I'm just trying to figure things out like everyone else." It was a simple, honest statement, yet the impact was enormous. The media had long portrayed him as an arrogant, reckless young man, incapable of responsibility. But here was a teen star admitting imperfection, acknowledging his struggles, and revealing vulnerability in front of the world. He continued to speak about the pressures of fame, loneliness, and mental health struggles, topics rarely discussed openly by pop stars at that time. He admitted moments of insecurity, self-doubt, and confusion, giving the public a glimpse into the human side of Justin Bieber. The response was immediate. Social media erupted. Fans celebrated his honesty, sharing quotes and clips from the interview. Memes and hashtags like #JustinBeingReal began trending worldwide. Beliebers praised him for showing that even a global superstar can feel lost, struggle with mistakes, and still strive to grow. Critics, initially skeptical, began to soften their stance. Media outlets published articles analyzing the depth of Justin's words. Instead of the usual tabloid coverage highlighting scandals, journalists focused on his personal growth and vulnerability. For the first time, the public saw Justin Bieber not as a scandal-prone teen, but as a young man trying to navigate the pressures of fame while learning about himself. This interview marked a turning point for Justin's career. He began to focus more on authenticity, both in public and through his music. Albums like Purpose reflected this change, exploring themes of redemption, accountability, and self-awareness. Songs like Sorry, Love Yourself, and Where Are You Now weren't just chart toppers. They were confessions, reflections, and glimpses into his personal growth. Fans connected with him on a deeper level. Social media posts, interviews, and live appearances started reflecting maturity and honesty rather than controversy and rebellion. Critics noted a shift in narrative. Justin was no longer the reckless teen idol. He was an artist using fame as a platform for personal growth. The fan reaction was profound. Believers flooded social media with messages of support, praising Justin for his vulnerability. They shared clips of the interview, highlighting moments that resonated deeply, particularly his admission about not knowing if he was a role model. Fans wrote articles, comments, and posts about the importance of honesty in celebrity culture, using Justin's example as proof that vulnerability can strengthen public perception. Media analysis also shifted. Major outlets like Rolling Stone and Billboard began profiling Justin with a new lens, emphasizing his maturity, introspection, and growth. They highlighted how the interview humanized a figure often reduced to sensational headlines. Even late-night hosts referenced his candidness as a turning point in celebrity interviews, noting how rare it is for stars to openly discuss mistakes and struggles. The interview didn't just affect public perception, it influenced Justin's personal life. He sought therapy and mentorship, becoming more intentional in his relationships, public appearances, and career choices. He leaned into his music as a medium to express personal growth and self-reflection. Interviews following this one showed a man who had learned to navigate fame with humility and self-awareness, taking responsibility for past actions and striving to be a better version of himself. The transparency he showed inspired other artists. They saw that honesty could create a genuine connection with fans rather than damage a career. It shifted how celebrities approached media interviews, encouraging authenticity over image management. Looking back, the interview's significance is undeniable. It reshaped Justin Bieber's public image, moving him from tabloid troublemaker to a young man in the process of growth and redemption. It reminded fans and critics alike that celebrities are human, capable of mistakes, learning, and personal evolution. Justin Bieber today is more than a pop star. He is a husband, a father, and an artist who has experienced fame, controversy, and personal growth on a global stage. Yet the turning point, the moment the world truly saw him beyond the headlines, was that one interview with Zane Lowe. It humanized him, redefined his career narrative, and left a lasting impression on celebrity culture. This interview matters because it showed the power of honesty in shaping public perception. Justin could have hidden behind fame, image, or PR, but he chose vulnerability.